Okay guys, so we got an interesting one here. So I think this is 1985 Buick. Was it a Riviera? Yeah, Riviera. And the customer said that the battery dies. Sometimes it's in a couple days, sometimes it's in like a week. And they told me they marked the fuse down here. So I came down here and they said they put nail polish on it. So if we look, looks like the tail lamp fuse right there, 20, is what's draining it down. They said they found my YouTube channel and they wanted me to look at it. So what I'm going to do is, first, I popped the hood and we're going to put what the heck is it? My parasitic draw tester on here. So there's our battery. Gonna put the parasitic draw tester on here, and then we'll see. I smell something. It smells like fuel. We'll put the parasitic draw tester on here, and then we'll see what kind of draw we got coming from the car. And if we have a draw, then we'll look up our diagram and we'll see if that fuse makes it go away, because we shouldn't really have any computers keeping anything alive on this. Should be pretty basic. We don't have to worry about waking anything up. Okay guys, so I put my Lisle inline meter in here. Let's make sure these don't touch. So you can see I got the positive off. I took the positive off because it was easier. I would have took the negative off, but there's hoses right here. And I guess we got the meter inline right there. So we are going through the meter, because if we flip the switch, it goes through the switch right here, not the meter. So we got 140 milliamp draw. That's pretty substantial. What I'm thinking about doing is, I don't know if I can use the thermal camera and look at that fuse box. I'm going to try to real quick by leaning in the car. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see anything, so we'll try that real quick. Okay guys, so so we're at 140 milliamps. Let's see, actually, can we set this meter somewhere where I can see the draw? Probably not going to be able to see the draw. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go underneath. Actually, I guess we'll bring it over this way. And I can just look around. Grab my pliers. We're going to pull that fuse out that they complained about. Just see if our draw goes away. Like I said, nice thing about this is it's an older car, and this is how I have the pin propped. Use my hood prop against the floor. The only thing is we can disturb it pretty easily, and then it makes the car, all the lights come on in here, and it pulls like 5 amps. Let's see. Stop tail. This says tail lamp. 20 amps. Our draw is still there, guys. Our draw is still there. Okay, so which one is it not? It's not the tail lamp. Let's you guys think it might be the aftermarket radio? It wasn't hot with the thermal camera. I'll show you guys that now. I wonder if it could be like a trunk bulb. See, radio's not hot. Nothing's hot in here. We don't have any modules here. I do wonder if there is a trunk light. Let's see. Guys think we might have a trunk light? It's a Buick, so there's probably a trunk light. Okay, so that goes on when it's up. Come down, it's not on. Can we keep it down? Okay, so what is it not? It's not that. Could it be a door pin switch? It could be a door pin switch. Look at that, new shocks up here. This is actually a really, really clean car. Let's see. And like none of these fuses were hot, guys. So like if we come under here with this, look at that. Nothing. Nothing. It's completely all the same color. So let's plug this one back in. Let's try the clock. You guys think, is that a 20 amp fuse? Is that courtesy lights or is that cigarette and clock? For a second there, I thought that was blown. So I'm going to go through these one by one real quick. Oh, never mind. Look at that. We got to figure out what's on this this fuse. Maybe he mixed them up. Which one's that? Looks like sig and clock. Is there something plugged in this cigarette lighter? Is there anything in there? No. Make sure there's not another cigarette lighter. That one's cold. These are back when cars had so many cigarette lighter outlets. See if our draw's still there. Yep. So we'll have to narrow this down, guys. I'm going to bring up the diagram. Okay, so I followed the diagram right here. This is from the cigarette lighter fuse. Followed it up, followed it over to pin, well, wire 40. Wire 40 comes over, comes up, and look at this. Just ends at the cigarette lighter, and it only shows one, so I don't know if there's another fuse for the other cigarette lighters. So then I followed the splice down. This comes over to 40 right here too. Circuit 40. Circuit 40 comes over, comes down to the Chime module. Look at that. So we gotta find the Chime module. I looked up and it looks like it's where the horn relay and everything is. So I'll look up underneath dash, see if we can find it. Maybe we can remove the Chime module or unplug it and see if our draw goes away. So guys, I think I found our issue. The Chime module right here. Hold the panel down. This is hot. It's really warm, and if you squeeze it, it makes noise. I was gonna unplug it and you can squeeze it. So I wanna show you guys with the thermal camera how hot it is. It's definitely warm. This car's been in here for a couple hours, so it shouldn't be that hot. Let's see. Look at that thing glowing. There's our problem. Look at that. Almost 100 degrees. See, it's just glowing right there. It's kind of awesome that you can see the Chime module. And only the Chime module. Look at that. So, I think it's cool though that you can squeeze it and it makes noise. So we're gonna disconnect it. Maybe I can pull it out and then we'll just disconnect it. Looks like there's two wires. Come over to here. Or something. I'm gonna try to disconnect that and then we'll see if it goes away. Okay guys, I got the Chime module out. Let's go check out our draw. I bet you our draw's gone. Look at that. Look at that. We diagnosed it, guys. 10 milliamps. It's probably just the radio. This thing is warm though. So I don't know if we can fix it. I never opened one of these. I'm gonna try to open it carefully and we'll see if we can fix it. Guys, the whole bottom of the board here smells lovely. Look how black it is. And then I don't know what this is. I don't know if that's like a resistor. I've never seen one of them. I was looking for like a bad solder joint or something on something, but I don't see anything. I don't see anything obvious. Like nothing looks obviously blown up. Like I thought maybe we'd see something here. I just don't like the way that looks. But I don't know if it's supposed to be that way. Because like everything looks discolored down here in this corner. So I might have to do some research tonight, but hey, we found it, guys. We found it. So here's our board. So there's some points that we got to worry about, and that's like right here. So this one right here with a coil, and then the centerpiece, I guess. It looks pretty good, but I guess they crack. And then you can see it's like a pure mechanical speaker. So this is our speaker. It sits on here and it makes contact. So I'm gonna resolder this and these points, and then we'll take it out to the car and we'll see if it works. So there is two other points on here that I'm worried about. One is this one right here. It looks kind of cracked. See that? And then I saw like this one right there. I didn't like too much. I may just reflow all these, just because like some of these don't have solder around the whole spot, and I'm wondering if they like fatigue, like that one right there in the center. And then like this one right here doesn't look too good. That looks like it might be cracked. So I think I'm just gonna go around and reflow them all. Okay guys, so I reflowed the entire board. Everything looks good. Only issue I had was like right there. I had to cut like a trace pretty much like right there with the razor blade because the solder was bridging. But that's it. So I'm gonna put this back in the case, put the speaker on, we'll take it outside and we'll see if it worked. Okay guys, I got the Chime Module sitting in place. So it's right there. Push the connector in a little bit. Plugged it into the fuse box. Let's turn our lights on. Listen to that. So the Chime Module's working there. Put the key in ignition. You hear it there. I don't know how loud this is supposed to be, but you can hear it. So that's awesome. And now with it on, you hear that. So you hear it when you turn the key. And if you hold the key in, it goes off. We turn our lights on. You can hear it. So I think we're good. I'm gonna put all this stuff back together and then we'll check our draw. Okay guys, got my meter set back up in the car. I had the door open, so we're at 4.5 amps. Let's close our door, see what our draw goes down to. Look at that, guys. Look at that. 0.02. I wonder if we can get the key to go off each chime. Hoping that we can keep the chime going off. I don't know if it's still going off or not. No. Oh, you know what? It might not go off with the door closed. Oh yeah, when you close the door, because if I push this, you hear the chime stop. But there we go, guys. We did it. His draw is done. I think he's gonna be very, very happy. Look at that. 20 milliamps. Hope you guys like it. Actually, here we can go down to milliamp scale, I think. So if we move this from here, go to here. Look at that. 18.7 milliamps. I'm happy with that. This is probably just that radio. There might be a small amount because I think this is fuel injected. Oh, maybe it's not. No, it's not. There might be a computer on here. I think there might be a computer for, like, if it has electronic choke. Oh no, I didn't go that far into the diagram. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Hope you guys like it. See you later.